Hi, my name is Martin. I'm 18 years old. I'm French-German. This is my first time at camp and my first official year as a teamer.
My name is Omar. I'm 20 years old. I came from Egypt. Yeah, it's my first time.
Hi, my name is Sibre. I'm 20 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. It's my first time in camp.
My name is Himanshu Goyal. I'm 26. I come from India. It's my first time.
My name is Sergio. I am 25 years old. I was born and raised in Madrid, Spain. I've been coming to camp for 9 years.
My name is Elena. I am 21 years old. I'm from Mexico. First time.
My name is Amr Bahram, but people here in camp call me either Amir or Salah. I am 19. I come from Egypt. First time.
My name is Orly. I am 19 years old. I come from New Zealand. It is my first time at camp.
My name is Rasmus. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Denmark. This is my first time.
My name is Sara Amida. I'm 20 years old. I come from Spain. This is my first year as a teamer.
My name is Nick. I am 24. Hamburg, close to it. Region 6.
My name is Guy. I'm 27 years old. I'm half French, half Scottish. This is my 8th year at camp.
My name is Thomas, also Spanglish. I am 28 years old. I come from Valencia in Spain and Doncaster in England. I am a returnee. This is my 8th year here in camp.
My name is Jacob Nelson. I am 23 years old. I'm from the United States. Yeah, I'm a returnee. This will be my 2nd year in Regan.
My name is Emma. I am 25 years old. I come from Australia. This is my first time here at camp.
My name is Christopher Perez de Monaza. I'm 19 years old. I come from Spain, Madrid. It's like my first year like a teamer, but it's my 5th year in camp.
My name is Eliza. I'm 18 years old. Come from England. It's my first time at camp.
My name is Julia. I'm 23. I'm from Germany. Yeah, it's my first time.
My name is Macy. I'm 20 years old now.
Okay.
From Birmingham in England. Yes, it's my first time at camp.
My name is Jen. I am from Essex in England. First time.
I'm Joshua Storley, 24 years old. And I'm from the United States, Wisconsin. It's my 2nd summer here.
My experience has been more than I expected and definitely worth it.
It's been a very intense but also very nice experience. I feel like in camp you do a ton of activities in such a short window of time.
My experience has definitely been a roller coaster, but I've so much enjoyed hanging out with international kids and meeting so many different international teams.
My experience was really awesome. I had to meet a lot of people from all around the world, and I learned to interact with children, and it was like the best experience I've ever had.
So far, my time at camp has been super awesome. I've met so many cool new people. I've done so many cool things. I've been able to see all over Germany and the country, which I never thought I'd be able to do. So it's been really great.
Yeah, my experience so far has been amazing. I love coming here and just seeing my friends from previous years, and also seeing some of the kids that I met last year, and also just getting to see a bunch of new kids and like watch them grow for the few weeks that they're here and just have a great time.
I've really enjoyed it. It's very challenging, but I feel like it helps you grow as a person to work here, and all the people are lovely.
It has been different. It's been different than the rest, especially coming out of COVID. You can tell that a lot of things have changed in how we organize ourselves and how we deal with a lot of things.
Caring at camp has been quite crazy actually. I didn't know what I was expecting, but it's just been a bit of a whirlwind, so many amazing experiences, and I've really loved it.
Amazing also is like every year is like magic in this camp, and like being teamer is like a lot of responsibility, but it's quite cool.
Yeah, so it's my first week here, and so I really love the surroundings and the time spending with the children. I think yeah, it's a very intense time because you are like in charge of them 24/7. But yeah, you can really connect to the children and have a great time with them.
My experience here honestly speaking, was overwhelming. Like, not only did I get to interact with different people from all around the world, mainly, I also got to experience a lot of memories. Like, currently this is my 6th week. The amount of memories that I experienced, the activities that I have participated is tremendous. From kids to teamers, everything was perfect.
The kids are so fun, especially when they paint me.
Amazing. I have met a lot of new people. I have been to different places in Germany. I am able to practice a lot of languages, and I like kids. So.
Yeah, I love it. It's when a hobby turns into a job, it's the greatest thing. So I love it.
My experience so far has been very fun, very unexpected. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Actually, the kids are super fun. They're super nice. It's a lot more of a community than I thought it was going to be. Really good friends. We spend loads of time together, and there's always people there if you need help. And the kids are always really fun. You just bounce off each other, and they make it really easy.
I have really enjoyed camp because it's let me meet so many new people and really step out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, so far this summer I've been doing the Diplo program, so just getting to do a bunch of different roles, and it's been really rewarding, and I feel like I've learned a lot about myself, like how to lead and how to work as a team, and also just got to play a lot of games and just run around and have fun with kids, which is what I came here for.
And so far it has been a really great experience because I got to travel around Germany, I got to meet a lot of new people, see some familiar faces but also new faces, and just the fact that these are very different types of camps. You meet people from different backgrounds, different social backgrounds, but also from different countries. You grow a lot alone in just 4 weeks. I'm very glad to be here.
Every single week, and it's never boring. I think it's just like you meet a lot of new people, you do a lot of fun activities, you get really tired as well, but in the end it's a great experience.
So far, it's been 5 months, it has been an amazing journey for us.
I have had a lot of rough challenges. The team that I had around me was really helpful. Yeah.
Having to rescue 3 kids from the water when we were doing canoe kayak, and having only 2 teamers to take the boats.
My largest challenge was probably learning how to interact with people in a way that ensures everyone is having a good time.
My biggest challenge was going on the hike with lots of kids that didn't want to and trying to motivate them to keep going.
I think the biggest challenge is just getting used to being around so many kids and not knowing all of their faces in an instant, right? I'm a very personal kind of person, so I like to know everybody around me, and it takes a while to get used to such a big camp.
I think the biggest challenge is when because I have a big group of children, and there are 16 boys, and to figure out how they connect to each other and build a good group atmosphere.
Hamburg city kids from rough socioeconomic backgrounds that at some point open up, but then they leave and they go back to harder places.
Biggest challenge has been working with kids who don't speak the same language as you, at all. Having to try and tell them what to do and get them to go to bed when you don't speak any of the same words.
When kids don't listen.
Biggest challenge is having a little or not a lot of time to yourself.
My biggest challenge was in Regen, and it was we were a side of a river, and a girl fall down, and I have to carry her until they come.
The biggest challenge of camp was probably the first couple of weeks and just getting used to being responsible for so many kids.
Biggest challenge is probably the homesick with the juniors. I find it a little bit hard to get around because you want them to stop crying and help them instantly, but it's sometimes a long drawn out process.
11-year-old boys who don't speak English.
My biggest challenge was living like in tents and like without electricity. This stuff was really hard, but I managed to like fit in one day.
I'd say my biggest challenge so far was probably dealing with kids that have mental health issues, that felt alone, not cared about by their parents, and which is why as a teamer you have to give them for at least a week. You have to offer them an environment and a place where they can feel safe, where they feel comfortable, and where they're having a very good time. But so first you obviously need to get their confidence, understand their background and why they are in the situation that they are in. And once you know it, once you got to reach out to them, it is your job and your duty to basically just offer them a good place.
Biggest challenge was finding out quite last minute that I had to teach English, but it being my first language, not too hard.
To be able to push it and like be going and be super energetic for the kids, but knowing how to be able to take care of yourself so you always have that energy.
Biggest challenge, I think, coping with sleep deprivation.
My best moment here at camp so far was probably at the end of my first 24-hour camp, when I saw the kids being so sad to go because they'd had such a great week.
My best moment with the kids is when I was probably just, there was one day in Milan where it was heavily raining. There was a thunderstorm after 48 degrees day, and we were so happy that it was raining that we all started dancing under the rain for at least half an hour.
Dropping the eggs from the top of the viaduct and everyone's cheering.
Pretty much the same, when you can give them some ease, some freedom, some nice experiences.
My best moment was in Valsroda when we had a huge water fight with all the 200 kids.
I think my best moment, or one of my favorite moments from the summer, is I had a group of kids last week who were just had a lot of stuff going on, come from a difficult spot, and just being able to see them get the chance to come to camp and be kids and like run around, play games. Just that whole couple weeks was probably my favorite of the entire summer so far.
I think great moments are when Scheid says to me that they love me to have it as their teamer, and that they could not imagine a better and things like that. So just small, nice things the children say to you. I think it's really nice.
Best moments. I think last year I went on a 25-kilometer hike with a bunch of guys, and it was just an amazing time. We bonded a lot through it, and then the next week that they were here, it was like every time I saw them, it was just like we were smiling and laughing together.
Rally, we made a disco in Reading one week, and it was really nice because like all the teamers were together and the kids were also very into it, and we danced a lot. But also teamer training was really nice, and yes, excursions are always nice.
My best moment at camp would probably be my leadership hike from my second year, where I got to go on a really cool hike with a bunch of older kids.
I don't know, I have so many. Best moment would be in getting to know other people.
Best moment was actually a few weeks ago when Molden was a kid, and outside of camp he doesn't have friends, and he said first time ever he had friends in camp, so it was a really, really nice moment.
Best moment, there was a talent show on a beach, and I had to be a judge. So instead of coming there usually and sitting through the crowds, I actually waited until they began calling my name. I made my break in, running with a bicycle, wearing a turtleneck and a shorts and a live vest, and sunglasses and a bucket hat. And I just like dropped from the bicycle in front of everyone. They started calling my name, and this was my best moment.
Best moment at campfires, always campfires. When you get all the kids around the massive campfire and you get to eat snacks and chill and get to know them. Super fun.
probably when we do paint my team or something. I don't know why. I like it. It's fun.
I think there are a bunch of good things. Like I really like the excursions and the hikes.
The training week was really nice. Meeting all the other people from training. There was 30 people from basically all around the world. So this was the best thing.
Training, ultimate training, and ISA. I love this camp. It's amazing.
The best moment was this year so far was directing one of the international school trips in Karlsruhe. It was just a fantastic group of kids and a really, really good team. It was just a fantastic week.
Sometimes the food.
I haven't liked the lack of sleep that I've been getting in long days.
What I haven't liked? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything specific that has like stuck out as like a I don't want to come back. Yeah.
Maybe that I need more sleep every day and I cannot get it. I cannot sleep as much as we want. But I mean, I know that this is the price we have to pay for being teamers. So.
Like as much as when I was taking care of a group of kids that basically just were either not motivated to do the activity, were disrespecting other children, or maybe myself, not taking me seriously, which is why that was maybe a moment where I really had to control myself, stay focused, and don't get distracted or too impulsive or emotional about it.
Okay. I haven't liked that teamers don't have that much time together.
You have to get used to sleeping in tents sometimes, depending on where you are, but it takes like 2 days and then you get used to it.
It's been really hot the last few weeks, so just getting real tired with all the heat, but just.
The only thing I haven't really liked here at camp has been probably that there hasn't been enough time I've been able to be with the other Diplos.
There's not much free time. But
what I haven't liked so much about camp is that you only get a short amount of time with your new colleagues.
What I haven't, the heat. This summer definitely the heat.
Yes, sometimes you don't have really much free time for yourself, and yeah, you have really to think about when it's the best time to take a shower and things like that.
What I haven't liked, well, honestly speaking, sometimes the food.
The late nights.
But there's something different about having 500 kids instead of 200 in a camp.
At some of the camps I've been at, the food has just not been great, and that's something I've had to overcome, definitely.
The food was a big thing for me because I'm not used to this like German food.
Yeah, come with an open mindset. Like at camp, you will not be able to run like a schedule, plan a schedule and go with that. You will have to adapt on the spot, improvise, and at first it may seem like a very daunting challenge, but I actually really learned to appreciate it. I come from like college, and at college I have a very fixed schedule in which everything is pre-planned and I do it according to the schedule. But here at camp, like the whole schedule was thrown out the window. I was fully out of my comfort zone because suddenly I had to do things on the spot and that kind of things. There was a bit of friction at first, but after that first friction I really came to appreciate the fact that in camp you're actually living in the present instead of thinking about all the things and running a preset schedule.
Definitely, if you want to be better at what you do, or just have an amazing experience with people, learn a lot of things, like new things. If you like kids, interacting with them, learning from them, and just running a lot of activities. If you are creative, you should definitely come to camp. This is the best place.
I would definitely recommend it, and it's something that gets you out of your little bubble, your box, your comfort zone, and it's a great place to learn, to grow, to make friends. And loved it, and everyone probably would too.
I think it's a life-changing experience. It's something that sticks with you for so many other things besides just camp. It gives you just moments of happiness.
I would definitely say be ready to have like a hectic summer. It is totally worth it, and I've never doubted it, but it is a big challenge, and you have to mentally prepare that you're not coming on holiday. You are coming to like work and give these children an amazing summer.
I would say go for it. You know, you don't know if you're not gonna like it until you try it, and then if you try it and you don't like it, you know more about yourself, right? And if you come here and then you meet a bunch of new friends and stuff, then you had a great time.
So for other people who are considering coming to camp, I would say definitely go for it. It's an awesome experience. It's a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. It's a lot of fun.
I would tell them to definitely try it out because it is absolutely worth it. You basically get to really be in a wonderful environment, both socially, mentally. You get to try out different activities, whether it's in sports, and creatively. As a teamer, you have like different tasks to do, but it never feels repetitive. Like every day is a new day. Whether you're staying for 3 months or just 4 weeks, it is truly like a really enriching experience that I recommend to everyone who's motivated to it, who wants to invest their time for children.
That you should take the chance, like go for it, because maybe at first when I came here I was thinking about how am I going to be able to deal with like 30 kids only by myself, and if you haven't done it before, but then always the first week is the hardest, but then you get more confidence in yourself and you feel capable of doing it. So just if you really like kids and you want to have a good summer and you like languages, and I know if you are an adventurous person, I recommend you to come.
Valuable, beautiful, but exhausting. You have to be willing to put the work in.
For those of you who want to join or are thinking about it, do it anyway. You'll have a great time.
I would say definitely do it. If you're looking to practice language, definitely do it. If you like kids, if you like sport, it's a place where everyone's very accepting, and I would recommend it to everyone.
However, I would definitely suggest everyone in Egypt and around the world to come here. It's an unforgettable experience. Not only you would enjoy it, but it will lift a lot from your mood during summer. You'll do something different.
Yeah, like take the chance every time you can, because if you like camp, nature, and kids, and good vibes, come to Couple Victor because it's amazing.
Dude, it's a very good challenge, very good experience. If you like kids, if you like working with them and evolve yourself, evolve kids, children, it's yeah, you will get so much from it.
A bit of a challenge sometimes, but it's also a great time and a place where you can really grow in little time. And yeah.
A one-time experience you'll never find anywhere else. Do it. Do it. I've grown so much as a person in these past 8 years. You meet people from all over the world, kids from all over the world. It's the best experience you can have.
I would say definitely do it. Like, there is no other experience like being a camp adventure in every like sense of the word. Like with the kids, with the activities, the camp, the training, and people you're working with. Like nothing like it in the world. I think everyone should experience it at least once.
Definitely do it. Just do it. You have no regrets. Super easy. Germany, you get to travel around Germany afterwards. It's the experience, you're not going to get it anywhere else. Definitely do it.
Intense.
Exciting.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Adventure.
It's a big experience. I don't know, I felt like, and you need a word which combines like all the personal learning you do on the spot, all the social aspects and the activities you do in the camp life. I think everything together makes camp a big experience. Fulfillment.
Okay.
Breathtaking.
A different world.
lively.
Awesome.
Inspiring.
Crazy.
I'm trying to think of it's challenging, but also fun. Adventurous. Yeah, we'll go with adventurous.
Silly.
Adventure.
Fun.
One word to describe camp, fantastical.
Crazy.
One word to describe camp, I would say is, well, 2 words. Organized chaos. It's like chaotic in a sense that there's so much happening around you, but it's organized because we all know it's under control and we know the kids are having a great time.
I would say rejuvenating.